A very good day, everyone. Welcome to our new science lesson for today. We are going to continue with our Year 2 Science first topic, which is scientific skills. Today, we are going to focus on two skills, which are communicating and manipulative skills. If you are now ready, let's get started. Communicate. We communicate with each other when we talk to one another. We use our mouth to say words, to speak our ideas, and to tell people what we feel or think. Okay? Kita berkomunikasi antara satu sama lain menggunakan mulut, terutamanya ketika kita bercakap. We can also communicate using other ways. For example, we use writing, when we write with our pencil or pen, and we can also communicate using reading. Yes, we read what people write to us. Therefore, we are understanding them better. Therefore, we are communicating. Kita juga boleh berkomunikasi antara satu sama lain dengan cara yang lain, iaitu pertama dengan menggunakan penulisan dan yang kedua menggunakan bacaan. These are examples of how we can communicate with each other. Remember these because you will need it to answer the questions later. Sekarang cikgu akan tunjukkan cara-cara lain macam mana ataupun bagaimana kita boleh berkomunikasi antara satu sama lain, dan ingat, cara-cara ini kerana kita akan gunakan untuk menjawab soalan nanti. Firstly, we can communicate with each other using pictures. See, this is a picture of a fish. You can show your parents or your friends this picture to tell them that you like fish. Isn't that great? Number 2, we can communicate with each other using charts. If you don't know what a chart is, this is a chart. Okay, in Malay, dalam bahasa Melayu, kita panggil ini sebagai carta. Kita boleh guna carta untuk berkomunikasi antara satu sama lain. Number 3, we can communicate with each other using graphs. Graphs. In bahasa Melayu, it is called graph. This is a graph. You will use it later on when you are a little bit older, but now you just need to know that this is called a graph. Graph. Ingat, ini nama dia graph. And number 4, we can also communicate with each other using models. This is an example of a model. Have you seen anything like this? Very good. This is a model. A model is a representation of anything in real life, but in a smaller version. Model adalah sejenis figurin ataupun model yang dikecilkan daripada saiz asalnya. Contohnya, mainan kita di rumah ada kereta yang besar dan ada kereta yang kecil. Model. Remember, we can also communicate using picture. Number 2, chart. Number 3, graph. And number 4, models. Fantastic! Let's move on to the second skill which we are going to learn today. Manipulative skills. Manipulative skills. Dalam bahasa Melayu, kemahiran manipulatif. Kemahiran manipulatif. Kemahiran manipulatif adalah kemahiran yang kedua yang kita akan belajar pada hari ini. Manipulative skills refer to the ability to use and handle science apparatus and substances correctly when carrying out scientific investigations. Kemahiran manipulatif merujuk kepada kemampuan untuk mengguna dan mengendalikan peralatan sains dengan betul semasa melakukan eksperimen. Let's look further into manipulative skills. Number 1. Look at our friend over here, Kanang. Kanang is going to pour a liquid into a cylindrical something, whatever that is called. Firstly, he can use and handle science apparatus and substances correctly. Okay, he is pouring in the green liquid properly, carefully, and correctly. Very good. Number 2, we must also know how to handle specimens correctly and carefully. We must handle specimens such as over here, the snail. We must handle the snail correctly and carefully so that the snail does not get hurt. Number 3, we can also sketch specimens, apparatus, and science substances correctly. Sketch di sini bermaksud melukis ataupun melakar apa-apa terutamanya spesimen, peralatan sains dan juga bahan-bahan untuk eksperimen kita dengan betul. Number 4, we should know how to clean science apparatus correctly. So after you have used the apparatus in the science laboratory, make sure you clean them correctly and properly and store them back at where they belong. Kita selepas guna peralatan sains di makmal sains, kita harus cuci dengan betul dan letakkan balik di tempat asalnya dengan betul dan teratur serta bersih. And number 5, we must store science apparatus and substances correctly and safely. Kita mesti simpan semua peralatan sains dan juga bahan-bahan dengan betul dan selamat di tempat yang telah disediakan. You must remember these 5 steps. Understand? Let's move on. So let's recall the first topic which we have learned in the previous lessons. And jom imbas kembali topik ini sejak dari awal sehingga topik pada hari ini. There are 5 skills. Ada 5 kemahiran yang kita telah pelajari. Number 1, observe. We have already learned how to observe. Observe is memerhati. Kita sudah belajar cara-cara untuk memerhati. We can observe using our eyes, nose, lips or mouth, skin, and ears. Understand? Number 2, we have also learned how to classify things. Mengelaskan bahan-bahan ataupun objek di sekeliling kita. We put things into groups. For example, animals, plants, stationaries, or boys and girls. Very good. Number 3, we have also learned how to measure and use numbers. Kita juga telah belajar tentang cara untuk mengukur dan menggunakan nombor. Do you remember? Fantastic! We have also learned how to communicate with each other. We know now that we can also use writing and reading to communicate with each other, aside from our mouth. Pada hari ini, kita telah belajar cara-cara untuk berkomunikasi, bukan sekadar menggunakan mulut tetapi juga melalui penulisan dan bacaan. We can also use pictures, gambar, model, graph, and also charts, carta. Okay? And finally, we have also learned the 5 manipulative skills. Yeah, the 5 manipulative skills which we have learned. Firstly, we have use and handle science apparatus and substances correctly. Kita telah belajar yang kita perlu guna dan mengendalikan peralatan sains dengan betul. We must also know how to handle specimens correctly and carefully. We have also learned that we must catch specimens, apparatus, and science substances correctly. We have also learned to clean science apparatus correctly. And lastly, we must store science apparatus and substances correctly and safely. I hope you can get that and I hope you can remember. All right? So homework for today. Answer the questions which I have given you in the worksheet provided. Sila jawab semua soalan yang telah cikgu beri dalam lembaran kerja and submit to me when you are done. Ingat, hantar kepada cikgu setelah sudah siap. That is all for today's session. If you have any questions or inquiries, you can just comment down in the comment section below. And don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button. And also, don't forget to give my Facebook page a like. Just search up Mr. Tom's English Room. That is all for today's session. And I'll see you again next time. And bye-bye.